Okay, we are back. Off screen, I bought some items just to help me out on the trek ahead, since it's gonna be a little bit before we get to the next town. And now that well, this guy's got his, coffee, so he's now awake. He wants to show us how to catch Pokemon in one of probably the most buggy, literally with the Weedle, things they've ever had in the series. Seriously, there's so many bugs around this guy, especially back in that red-blue days. I don't know how many of those are still present in Fire Red Leaf Green, but always a very interesting topic. I highly recommend watching YouTube videos on some of those glitches, or just glitches on old Pokemon in general, because man, those games are quite broken. Anyway, despite having caught 4 Pokemon already, I don't know why he felt it was necessary to tell us how to do it. And he gives us the Teachy TV, which I will never use because all it does is, well, tell you how to catch, or well, it doesn't tell you how to catch Pokemon, it's like a tutorial menu. Anyway, if we try to go to the gym here, we can't. It's locked, and it automatically forces us down the ledge for some reason. That's interesting. I don't remember it doing that, but maybe I'm just bad. What do you gotta say about it? It's always closed. Who's the leader? We don't know. And we won't find out for quite a while? I was gonna say several more episodes, but it might be more than several. Anyway, Route 2. I believe there is new Pokemon on Route 2, but we can also find those in the upcoming area anyway, so I don't think there's much of a point to walking through that grass. You guys have anything interesting to say? Don't underestimate its bite? Yeah. I think it's like, what, Super Fang, Hyper Fang, those type of things? Later, though. The Rattatas we're fighting are not particularly difficult. Anyway, time for the first dungeon, Viridian Forest. A lot of bug types here, which, you know, I recommend stocking up on antidotes because you can and probably will be poisoned, which is not fun for anyone. I believe there's an item up this path here. Oh. Numon? Caterpie, that is a Numon indeed. Caterpie. Oof. Caterpie. It's not good. It really isn't. I mean, when it evolves into a Butterfree at level 10, you know, that's not a bad Mon early on, but it falls off pretty hard late in the game. So I'd really only catch one if you want a temporary team member. But in terms of being a temporary team member, yeah, it's not so bad. Okay, I didn't want to damage it any because I was worried I might KO it, but we'll try, I guess. Okay, it's a little more durable than I thought. This one should for sure succeed then. Now you can also find its evolved form Metapod here. Don't bother. Metapod will only know Harden, whereas this thing can at least tackle and will evolve really quickly anyway, so if you do plan on using one, just catch it as a Caterpie. You'll save yourself so much headache. Anyway, up here we get a Pokeball, which is nice, because I just used 3 of them on a freaking Caterpie. That's my own fault anyway. Oh, there's a Kakuna! Yeah, Kakuna's the evolved form of Weedle. We saw, what's his name, using one of those in the catching tutorial. These things can only harden, so they're harmless. Its pre-evolved form Weedle, though, can use Poison Sting on you, which is quite annoying and will poison you. When they evolve, they become a Beedrill, which, again, same thing as Butterfree. It's good early on. Oh, there's that Metapod I was talking about. But yeah, no, Beedrill, same thing as Metapod and all those guys. It's just, they fall off so hard. Like, you can use them up till around, like, level 20 and you're probably fine, but anything after that, eh. Speak of the Weedling, he shall appear. Yeah, long story short, I don't recommend either of them. Ooh, that was close. Okay, but will I be able to catch this one without too much difficulty? That's the real question. I have to imagine since its health is in the red. Now, there's only one other Pokemon here I can find that I want to catch, but it's kind of rare, so I'm not counting on that until I'm actually actively searching for it. So from now on, random battles here will probably be cut out. Lucky you, I still have to sit through them. Actually, I'll probably just run through most of the battles because I don't want to get too over-leveled, you know? Because I only have the one Pokemon on my team, and it's quite easy to over-level. Did I pick up the antidote here? I did. Yeah, you press A up there, there's an antidote in the tree or something. Ooh, free item. Ocean. Very nice. What do you gotta say? Yeah, always buy a lot, especially if you plan on catching as many as you can like I am, because they locked rewards behind it. Anyway, this up here looks to be a trainer battle, the first one, in fact. Now, trainer battles, like wild battles, I will probably not show too many of them on camera, because ultimately they're basically wild battles that just take a little longer for the most part. I mean, on the plus side though, they have higher level Pokemon and give you more experience, so if you're gonna grind, do it against trainers, not against wild Pokemon, if you can. Sometimes you don't got a choice though, which is always unfortunate. Again, if anything of interest happens during one of these fights, I'll be sure to show it, but unless that's the case, I'll most likely cut them out. Who knows though, sometimes I'll just be rambling and not even notice that I talked through a whole battle. That's just what I do. Sometimes. Like this guy, I'm gonna talk to him, but you're not gonna see what happens. 2 Weedles and a Kakuna later, and he was defeated. Yeah. Again, especially these bug catchers, they're only gonna use Pokemon that we can really find here anyway, so nothing too unique or interesting about them. Oh, hello, you. Well, I won't go easy on you, but they'll never know. Ooh. Metal Claw. Very nice. That is going to come in quite handy. Learning Metal Claw in that fight was actually quite nice, because the first gym coming up, Charmander can't do very much there. But thankfully in this remake, they added Metal Claw to its, move pool there. So, it's decently powerful and it can raise your attack. I wouldn't really call that reliable, but it can happen. Other than that though, it deals with pesky rock types that a fire type can otherwise just, struggle with. That's very nice. Let's see, anything up this way? Yeah, just more grass. How did I not run into a battle there? Okay, I'll take you out too. Bug Pokemon evolve quickly, yes they do. It's kind of their big defining characteristic at this point in the series. That being said, there's not a lot of good bug types in this game that I can remember off the top of my head, so I probably won't be using one. I mean, I know I won't be using one because I have my whole team picked out already, but I won't tell you what all that is. Anyway, this guy's required, so, might as well show him. Skip through all those other trainers anyhow. Bug Catcher Sammy with the single Weedle. And Volvagia here has been getting quite strong, actually, by battling all of these trainers. Should actually one-shot this, yeah, sure enough. Got through the whole area without being poisoned, even. That's quite nice. Anyway, there is still one more Pokemon I need to catch here for the Dex, so I'll probably just cut to when that happens. Oh my goodness, finally. That took so dang long. Now, the reason I'm using Caterpie is because a level 14 Charmander is definitely going to defeat this thing in one hit. So let's at least weaken it a little with the tackle. Oh, Static. Yeah, Static is Pikachu's ability, which can cause paralysis on contact. It is actually a quite good ability, and Pikachu itself is a very competent Pokemon. It'll evolve with a Thunderstone, so you're kind of, as soon as you get one of those, can get a nice and powerful Raichu. I definitely recommend Pikachu. It is a very good electric type all around. The big downside about it is it's taken me quite a while to find one, as you might assume. It's quite rare, but if you can get over that, I mean, it's like 5%, that's not too bad. Now I just have to catch it without it getting KO'd, which shouldn't be too bad, hopefully, although I only have 3 balls, so that might not be so great. I don't think it's too hard to catch, though. Yeah, no, pretty easy, so that's good. Phew, that took me quite a bit of time, unfortunately. Yeah, that's always fun. No nickname for you. I do like you. You're a good Pokemon. Not so good that you deserve to be the series mascot, but still a good Pokemon in its own right. Highly recommend one. I mean, there's not too many other good electric types out there, so, well, there are, just not for quite a while. Not that Pikachu's too good in the coming area, but the area after that, yeah, no, it's pretty helpful then. And it's poisoned, so it fainted, which is fine. I don't plan on using it. I don't think there's any new Pokemon here because we're still on Route 2 technically, but either way, we are now in Pewter City, so I gotta go heal up my guys and, well, switch around the team, get those guys out of there. Okay, well, that was all sorted and taken care of. Now, I don't think there's actually anything to really do in Pewter City. There's this museum up here, but I don't plan on going in there yet. I think there's an item up here somewhere, but don't ask me where that is. Yeah, there's a Pokeball. I am horrible at remembering where hidden items are, so I probably will miss a good few of them, but you know, that's neither here nor there, I'm sure. Anyway, if we try to leave out the right side here, this guy decides he wants to drag us away to see Brock, which, you know what, that's fine. Brock's a cool guy, I wouldn't mind meeting up with him. Any second now. You know, I gotta ask, why is this fence here? It really just exists to make it a longer walk to the gym. Well, here we are anyway, Pewter City Gym, leader Brock, the rock-solid Pokemon trainer. What do you gotta say? I do want to dream big. I do want to become the champ. Oh. Sure. You can be my manager. Yes, that's very obvious common sense, dude. So he had nothing really useful to say, and it looks like Blue's already beat us here. So we can actually ignore this trainer and just get straight to Brock, but I'm gonna fight him anyway, because you cannot refight these guys once you beat the gym leader. 10,000 light years is a distance, dude. He's literally just standing right there. Well, anyway, the whole gimmick of this gym is rock types, which means poor Volvagia here is at a type disadvantage. However, thankfully, in Fire Red Leaf Green, they decided that Metal Claw would be a good addition to Charmander's move pool, and you know what? I couldn't agree more. Because, especially for me, who did not catch a Mankey, I kinda need the handicap. Ooh, almost enough. Well, this should give us a level up. Sandshrew. Ooh, that's a ground type, not a rock type. That means this should only really do normal damage to it. Oh, he's lowering accuracy, you jerk. Oh boy. I can see where this fight's going really quickly. Well, hopefully it doesn't take more than a few of these to die. You know, you could have just used a second Geodude. I wouldn't have cared about the repetition. Because Sandshrews not even a rock type. And ground and rock are close aesthetically, but they resist entirely different things. How low is my accuracy at this point? Like -5, -6? Oh no, defense curl. You know, I haven't gotten a single attack boost from Metal Claw yet. But we critted when it didn't even matter. Thank you, Volvagia. He is getting quite powerful, which I guess is bound to happen when you don't have any other teammates to soak up the experience. Yes, that's what I told you when we started this, you doofus. Okay, anyway, I am going to go heal up and then challenge Brock. Okay, Brock, just you and me. I'm definitely going to save, though, because Metal Claw is not the most reliable thing in the world. And if we don't get some attack boosts, we might actually be in trouble, because I think his Pokemon can hurt ours way more than we can hurt his. Anyway, looks like he's gonna start out with a Geodude. Well, the only option I really have for this fight is Metal Claw, so aside from spamming that, I ain't got nothing else. You know, that's fine. It would still take me 2 hits to take you out anyway, so a miss. You know, that's not how that was supposed to go. You know, if you heal here, Brock, I wouldn't be against that. Oh, a crit! Oh my goodness, that hit for a lot. Well, it didn't seem to do any rock-type attacks, so that's good. Okay, next up is gonna be an Onix. That's actually significantly tougher. Not that Onix is a really great Pokemon in the first place, but, you know. Ooh, that's not good. And it lowered speed. Great. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. We like those. Get the Metal Claw. I think I need to heal because one more Rock Tomb might actually take me out. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Using up all my potions, but I don't really have much choice in this case. As it turns out, when you start with a Charmander, Brock is actually a bit of a wall. And now we're gonna take damage each turn, but you know, that's fine. It's not a Rock Tomb, so we can live from that. Alright, one more maybe? Okay, that's fine. Bind isn't super bad. You know, if you can just keep using Tackle, that would be much appreciated. And that's Brock over and done with, alright. That's pretty good luck. He only used Rock Tomb on us once, which could definitely have gone worse. And we got a level up for our efforts. So yeah, pretty easy fight. What I would say if I didn't have to use 2 potions. And we get the Boulder Badge while still in the middle of combat. Thank you, Brock, for your oddity. And we can use Flash outside of battle, but we do not actually have Flash, so that's not a very useful fact. And for hitting level 16, it looks like Volvagia is going to evolve already. I know, he was not a Charmander for very long, was he? Yeah, without a second team member to soak up XP... Ooh, I'm sorry, I bumped my mic, I hope that didn't pick up. Without a second team member to absorb XP, he kinda got quite powerful quite quickly. And we get TM39 as well. Which is... what is it, Brock? Rock Tomb, I kinda figured. Not a very strong attack, but it can lower speed. And in this generation, TMs are one use only, so make sure you use them on Pokemon you want to have that move, because you only get one shot at almost all the TMs. Anyway, that seems like a good stopping point for this episode. Next time we will continue on to Route 3 and see what lies for us down there. See you next time.